froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VVs. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VVs. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
What's good? What's good? What's good, family? It's your boy Demond in the building, man. We Talk Hawks TV. We talk Hawks. What? Daily. Let's talk a little bit. Let's talk some Atlanta Hawks basketball real quick. You know my motto, man. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I know this is lunchtime, lunch break. This is a lunch break chop up. You feel me? Just want to speak about, this upcoming draft, the upcoming prospects that we got cooking up. You know what I'm saying? We got that first overall pick. And I just want to give people a brief rundown, okay, of our draft picks, okay? Our draft picks, let me tell you something, man. I believe that our franchise we just cursed, man. We're cursed. Okay. We cannot, for some reason, it seems like we cannot draft the right person, no matter who was in charge. We rarely hit on top 10 picks, and we wonder why we're in the position that we are in today. It seems like every time we draft somebody in the top 10, they go somewhere else and become a better player. I don't know what it is. Speed up to today. We got some fans, listen to me, man. Listen. Some people just too smart for their own good. They just too smart for their own good. They want to pull up all these numbers. They want to pull up all these advanced stats, all these metrics. Sometimes you don't even need all that shit. You don't need all of it, okay? Sometimes you can just look at players, okay? Look at the competition that they've played, okay? Look how they performed against top level competition. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Just like in college, okay, it's just like in Europe. It's going to be some teams that are scrubs. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some teams that's just not good. You feel me? and you expect those players to go off those games, right? But it's times when I'm looking at I'm looking at Sarr, and when I see that the path that he's traveled, the people he's trained with, okay, lets me know he's the clear number one pick. Now, people want to come up and make a legitimate argument, for the Risacher Sauce kid. But listen, man, one thing that I've learned is we have to stop drafting guys who don't have basic skills already mastered. Why? It makes no sense to me. Okay. Why you would even think about drafting a forward in the top, not even one overall, but even in the top 5, who cannot handle the ball at an above average level. Point blank, period. You sit here, you complain about John Collins when we move him to the 4. He can't dribble. He can't create. Okay, he's gone. We sit here and we talk about DeAndre Hunter. He can't dribble. He can't create. He can't attack the basket. He can't finish. We sit here and we got DeJounte Murray, and we sit here and talk about every time he go into the lane, when he go behind the back, he got to look down at the ball because his handle is NBA average at best at this point. But then you want to turn around and go get a guy who does that, whose limitations is the exact same thing. His limitations is the exact same thing. Let's keep it a buck. So, when I see the Zach Risacher kid, I'm like this, man. Listen, I don't want to hear, if you go get him, if you go get this guy, okay, the Zach Risacher Sauce kid, if you go get him, I don't want to hear no more complaints about who can't dribble. I don't want to hear no more complaints. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear that DeAndre Hunter can't dribble. I don't want to hear that he can't create. I don't want to hear that DeJounte Murray. I don't want to hear no more of that nonsense, because what I've come to realize with this organization is they don't mind. They always trying to swing low instead of going to get the surefire thing. Point blank, period. What do I mean by that? I mean, look at who we draft. We drafting dudes that's hurt. We drafting dudes and we hope they turn into something, instead of going after a surefire guy who can help you right now. Now, granted, I'm not counting when Trae Young first got here. That's different. Obviously, we were starting from ground zero. But if you're some people they'll come and tell me that we're trying to win now. We ain't trying to win now. We are not trying to win now. If we was trying to win now, we would be linked to top free agents, all NBA players, right? Dallas was ready to win now. That's why they went and splurged on a Kyrie. They didn't go out here and splurge on some random on some mid-level guy. Okay? They didn't sit there and say, you know what? We hope that this guy turn into something. No, they went and addressed needs. And they went and got sure, proven talent. That's how you know when you're trying to win. When you go and getting sure, proven talent, that's how you know you're trying to win. We are not trying to win. We're not trying to compete for a championship at this point, right? Because guess what? When the season is over with, when the finals is done, all this could change. And who knows? Landry and them could end up taking the number 1 pick, flipping it, going to get some big time win now superstar. You never know. But as of right now, as me doing this show, I have not seen moves from this front office, from this ownership in the past decade to say that we are trying to win. Point blank, period. Okay? In my opinion, to me, Sarr is clearly the number 1 overall pick. He's clearly the best talent. He clearly has the most upside. He can do everything. He is 7'1" and he dribbles better than the Worcestershire sauce kid. Point blank. Period. You can go look at the videos. Go look at the tape. I mean, like, it's so crazy to me, man. But you know what? I understand. Fans get caught up in all the draft shit. I don't need all the draft shit. I don't need all that shit. Okay. You take Sarr. Sarr improves our defense immediately. Immediately, your defense improves. And I believe when you draft a Sarr, he can anchor our defense. Okay. Anchor the defense. Now, let me say this, because I know it's gonna be some idiots who I gotta explain this to. Drafting Sarr is not our only move this offseason. Point blank, period. Okay. You're obviously gonna move some pieces. Okay, whether it's a Murray, whether it's a Trey, whether it's a Hunter, whether it's whoever, you're gonna move pieces after the draft, right? But I believe with the current roster that we have, and you got a guy like Sarr who can anchor your defense, right? Who can anchor your defense, who covers a lot of ground, especially in pick and roll defense where we suck at, right? He gives you elite rim protection. I believe that just adding Sarr brings our defense up to average. And I know Cass is like, average? Yeah, average, like 15. Because guess what? If you move us up to 15, that's a freaking 13-point jump. That's a 13 position jump because we're dead last. But hey, listen, if Cass want to go with a wing player, hey, it is what it is. If that's what the Hawks want to do, if that's what Landry, if that's what all the smart guys who get paid to make these decisions, if that's the direction that they want to go, so be it. I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be mad as hell. I'm going to be pissed the fuck off. But guess what? I know my ass going to be sitting right here watching these fucking games, right? I'm going to be right here watching this shit. I ain't even going to sit here and lie to you, right? But I'm going to say this. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear zero. There are zero excuses. I don't want to hear why the defense is still bad. I don't want to hear none of that. And I hope they trade Murray. That way people can't use him as an excuse on why the defense is so freaking awful. Okay. But while we here, let me shout out everybody. My bad, guys. I wanted to get that out, man. Let me get the shout outs going real quick. Tap in with me, man. Let me know you in the building, man. Tap in with your guy. Salute to the homegirl only in the building. RJ in the building. Salute the finesse. Salute the Mike in the building. Salute the Foot in the building. Pharaoh in the building. Who else up in here? My boy Dominique up in here tapping in as always. Salute the homeboy baby Keto. Salute the Preston in the building. Who else in here? Dominique in the building. Salute to the homeboy Champagne. Southside in the building. What's good, my G? King Hawk was good. Salute to my guy. Salute to Cool Joe, the chef in the building. Joe R in the building, tapped in with your boy. Salute to my guy Rail, getting ready for them finals about to kick off in 2 days. I know y'all turned up, man. I'd be so lit right now who's in the finals. I wouldn't know what to do. Salute to the homeboy Rashad in the building. Salute. Who else up in here? Salute to the homeboy Kareem in the building. Let me see. Didn't you get mad at the Hawks for drafting Hunter in the lottery just to be a role player and then do it again? Listen, man. Listen, let me talk about Hunter, man. Let me talk about Hunter. Salute to the homeboy Cedric in the building. Salute to the homeboy Ashley in the building. Salute. Salute to the homeboy Mike in the building. Salute. Let me tell you something. What did Mike say? Drop the link debating to argue your point. You can't argue my points, man. That's my opinion. You're not going to change my opinion, Mike. Come on, you know me by now. Let me see. Only thing that's going to change my opinion is that if they draft Worcestershire, if they draft Worcestershire sauce and he come in here and start balling, that's going to change my opinion. Until then, it ain't shit you going to say. It ain't shit you going to show me that's going to change my opinion. I'm just letting you know now so you don't waste your time. You don't waste your energy. Salute to the homeboy $1 in the building. You dig me? Didn't you guys get mad at the Hawks for drafting DeAndre Hunter in the lottery just to be a role player? This is my problem with DeAndre Hunter. Okay, Kareem. My problem with DeAndre Hunter is this. We moved up to go get this guy. That's my problem. That is my issue. My issue is I could have got the same goddamn production from Torian Prince. Torian Prince could have gave me 15 damn points. Shit. But I'm gonna say this. We all know at the end of the day, we all know nothing is guaranteed in the draft. Nothing is guaranteed in the draft. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a Wembanyama. I don't care if it's Zion. Nothing is guaranteed. You hope they pan out to be whatever you think they're going to be at the end of the day. And when we drafted Hunter, I'm not going to sit here in front. Hunter was coming off a national championship, and he was killing in the national championship game. So I'm not going to sit here and act like we reached for Hunter. I don't think we reached at the time. He at the time he was one of the best prospects in that draft. To be honest, let's be real here. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he was some type of scrub coming out of college. You feel me? Now, has he turned into the player you thought you would hope he turned into when you moving up and drafting a guy 4 overall? Depends. Did you think if you thought that Dre Hunter was going to be a superstar, well, you highly disappointed. Highly disappointed, right? If you thought you was going to draft him and you thought he was going to be, well, I said superstar, but if you thought he was going to be Kawhi Leonard, you disappointed. You disappointed. If you are satisfied, if you thought he was going to be an all NBA defender, you disappointed. You disappointed. If you thought that if you satisfied with him giving you 15 points per game, playing some all right average defense, I'm gonna just say average because I can't say elite. I don't think you'll find a Hawks fan to say that his defense is elite, right? If it was elite, he would at least get mentioned for all NBA, all defensive team. He don't even get mentioned, right? So we could say 50 if you're content with 15 points and average on-ball defending, then I mean, are you happy? But that's what we do. Let's be real. That's what we do. Let me show y'all something, man. I'm gonna show y'all something. Let me show y'all something, man. Let's sit here. And we're gonna shout out to MSNBC on this one, MSN for this one right here. Salute. Let's look at, how the Hawks move in the history of the draft. This is your past 20 years. This is 20 years of Atlanta Hawk drafting. Okay, let's discuss this real quick. Look at this nonsense. Look at it. Let's start. In 2000, 28 and 54, 5th best odds. We end up picking 6. DeMar Johnson picked 6. He get in a car crash 2 years later. He's done for. Wasted pick. 2001, Atlanta moves up to 3rd, Hall of Famer. You draft Paul Gasol. And then you immediately trade this guy to go get Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Atlanta area native. It's Abdul-Rahim who played. I'm not going to sit here in front. He was pretty decent for the Hawks. Let's be real here. He was pretty good for the Hawks. Is he a Hall of Famer, though? Is he a Hall of Famer? Because the guy we drafted and traded, he's a Hall of Famer. You drafted a Hall of Famer and traded him. Okay, let's move on. 2004. Now, this is just the Hawks in the lottery. Okay. 2004. 6 best odds. We get 6. You get Josh Childress. He stayed here 4 years and was gone to Greece. Josh Childress, another wasted lottery pick who turned out to be nothing for the Atlanta Hawks. Nothing. Okay, let's move on. 2005. We get a little bit of fortune. The worst record in bad, 13-69. We could pick worse than fourth. You grab the second overall pick and you take Marvin Williams. Why? 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 You know why you take Marvin Williams? Because once again, another so-called smart guy thought this was it. He thought drafted a guy who was on the bench of his college team. Well, you're not even the fifth best player on your own team. You are a bench guy. But for some reason, some smart guy thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to draft this guy. He's a project. Saw how that turned out. You saw how that turned out. Marvin Williams should have been picked. If we would have drafted Marvin Williams 15, no one's upset. Second overall pick, hell no. Needed a point guard, you had a Hall of Famer. Once again, the Hawks pass up on a Hall of Famer because we all know Chris Paul going to the Hall of Fame. We all know he going to the Hall of Fame. A Hall of Famer. Look at that, Josh Childress, Marvin Williams. These wing players, we are awful. But let's continue. Let's continue. 2006, we back in the line. Look at this. 2004, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. That's 1, 2, 4 straight years in the lottery. 2006, you draft 5th. You draft Sheldon Williams. He wasn't even here for 2 years. He wasn't even here for 2 years. And he's gone. Another wasted lottery pick. These are top. What we discussing right now, gang? What we discussing right now, they all 2000. Let me see here. 6, 3, 6, 2, 5th. These top 10 picks. You got top 10 picks and 2 top 5 picks. You got nothing to show for it. Nothing. From nothing. Look at that. Atlanta signed and traded Al Harrington with John Edwards to the Pacers. We ended up with the 11th overall pick. AC freaking Law. Where is he at today? Where is AC Law at today? Someone tell me. Someone tell me, where is AC Law? Another wasted pick. Because guess what? If the idiot would have drafted Chris Paul, you ain't drafting no AC Law. If you draft Chris Paul in 2005, you're probably not even in the lottery. But whatever. 2007, we back in the top 3. You get Al Horford. That's your best pick in a decade. From 2000 to 2010, this is your best pick right here. Al Horford. Where is he at? Playing in the finals. Playing in the finals. Not with the Hawks. Not with the Hawks, though. With the Celtics. But he's in the finals. He's in the finals. That starts. Matter of fact, two players that we drafted in the top 5. Hold up. The two players we drafted. The two players that we drafted in the top 3 are in the finals for another team. Horford and Luka, they're in the finals for another team. Hey, let's move on. Let's move on. We shall continue. Okay. Okay. So this right here, 2008, with Joe Johnson and the boys, we're going a 10-year run for the playoffs. Playoffs for 10 straight years. 2018, full teardown. Horford is now gone. Okay. We had the 5th worst record in the league right here. You picked up Luka Doncic, 3 overall. Look at that. Look at that. You draft Al Horford. You go 10 years in the playoffs. Al Horford leaves. You draft Luka. You trade Luka. You got Al Horford and Luka today. What's that? 6 years later in the finals. Crazy, right? You get Trae Young. Cam Reddish is trash, garbage. 2018, you get picks 8 and 10. The NBA did us dirty on those picks. We move up, you get Dre Hunter. Such an underwhelming pick, such a disappointment. 2020, you're back in the lottery again. You get Onyeka. He can't even take Clint Capella job. Matter of fact, they give Clint Capella an extension. Now you back in the lottery again with the first overall pick. You back in the lottery with the first overall pick. And Hawk fans want who ain't gonna cut it. Fans want to draft a guy who can't help us right now. Fans want to draft a guy who's not elite at nothing right now. When you got a guy in Alexandre Sarr, the basketball gods they gave it to us. They're giving it to us. They're giving it to us. And we're going to trick it off once again. We're going to trick it off. Fans want us to trick it off once again for Risacher. Listen. Don't do it, Hawks. Landry, don't do it. Take the surefire thing, which is Alexandre Sarr. He is the surefire thing. He's the surefire thing. He can help you right now. Right now. He can help you. He can improve our defense right now. Right now. He can help the team right now. Same thing. I've been said it. But, listen, if the Hawks want a project, if the Hawks want a guy they got to send to goddamn College Park, so be it. So be it. All I'm saying is, if you draft a Zachary Risacher, if you draft that guy, like I said, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses if they draft this Zach Risacher guy. You drafted another. You ain't doing nothing but draft. You just drafted another Dre Hunter, a forward who can't create and can't dribble. I mean, why would you draft a wing when you already got a guy You got him already, and you're giving him $22 million. But hey, if that's the route that fans want us to go, and that's the route that the front office wants to go, so be it. So be it. I'm going to be right here rooting and supporting the team. I'm going to be right here. But like I said, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no more of this nonsense that they not putting nobody around Trey. This is their off season to do it. This is your off season when you can elevate this franchise. You can draft Alexandre Sarr. Then you can address some of these other needs in free agency. If the Hawks were smart and they really wanted another wing, they would go get a wing in free agency. Why would you draft a project? This dude is not complete. I'm not going to say nothing, though. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch these games and I'm going to root for the team. But at the end of the day, the Hawks are not drafting Sarr will be another mess up in what I just showed y'all, which is 2 decades of top 10 picks turned it out to be trash. Let's see. Which top 10 pick? Let's see. Besides Trey Young, let's see. Which top 10 pick is with us and which top 10 pick is still is? Let's see. Let me look. Let me go back real quick. Onyeka was picked 6. He don't even start. He doesn't even start for us. You draft a guy 6 overall and he doesn't even start. They don't even move off from Clint Capella for him. They extend Clint Capella. What does that tell you about what they believe in Onyeka Okongwu? I don't think they believe he could be our starting center. I believe that's why you started to see Quinn and them move Onyeka to the corners so he could shoot the threes. The same way they did John Collins. That's what they doing with Onyeka Okongwu. So you take Sarr, okay, and we build from there. He anchors your defense for the next decade, sort of like a Kenyon Martin did for the Nets. He anchors your defense because I can see it already. I can see it right now. 5 years from now, we're going to have the same conversation. Not even 5 years from now. Not even 5 years from now. 2 or 3 years from now, we're going to be sitting here like, man, we should have took Sarr. And I'm going to look at y'all like you fucking crazy, like I do right now. Listen, Atlanta Hawks, don't mess it up, man. Don't overthink this pick. Do not overthink it. The pick needs to be Alex Sarr. That's what the pick needs to be. He improves. He helps us where we need help at the most instantly. Who's gonna give you the rim protection if you take the Worcestershire sauce kid? Who gives you rim protection? You gonna really relying on a 6'8" guy and a combo to give you elite rim protection? That's what you're gonna hang your defense on. You're gonna hang your defense on a 6'8" guy to give you elite rim protection. Come on, man. Y'all got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. Look at your centers. Look at your center position. Onyeka, Clint, Bruno. That's your center position. That's your center position. Who's giving you that? That's what you're going to run with. That's what you're going to run with? to start the season? That's what you're gonna run with? Okay. Okay. Like I tell y'all, man, I am just a fan, man. I'm just a fan. Okay. I am not no scout. I am not no analyst. I'm a fan, giving my opinion. Okay. I'll let all these other cats pull out all these advanced stats and all these blah, 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 blah. I'm just going off strictly what I see. And if you don't believe the Hawks need to be addressing, matter of fact, let's pull up the Hawks. Let's pull up the Hawks defense last year. Let's see here. Let's go and pull that up. Hold up. Let me go and pull this up real quick. Let's go pull it up. Let's go and pull it up. Let's take a look here. Let's pull it up. Let's take a look, man. Let's take a look at the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. The Atlanta Hawks. Do you see this right here? Defensive rating at team 119.4. 27th in the NBA. Do you see that? Do you see that? 119.4. 27th in the league. 27th. Awful. Awful. Let's look here. Let's see. We was 27. Look at all this red. You see this red? When it comes to defending, look at that. Look. 27th in field goals made. We were just giving cats free shots. Look at this. We allow opponents to shoot 50% from the field. 28th. We allow 50. That is crazy. We allow teams to make 14 threes a game. We allow teams to shoot 38% from three. Come on, man. Defensive rebounding, 21st, 20th in total boards, 25th. We allow teams to average 28 assists. Oh, my days. Look at this. Look, in blocks. 26, 22nd. We don't have rim protection. There you go right there. Look at that. For everybody who over here always want to come and try to tell me that double O gives you rim protection. No, the fuck he don't. Look. 26 in blocks. 22nd in blocks. Come on, man. And once again, we end up being 28th in points per game given up. And y'all want to draft a wing who can't defend at an elite level. You want to draft a guy. Makes 0 sense to draft Zach. 0. 0. But hey, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. Not even gonna say nothing. All I'm saying is you draft anybody besides Sarr. I don't want to hear no complaints. Don't want to hear it. What time is it? All right, I'm gonna drop this link, man. I got about 20 minutes left before I got to go back to the job. So let me drop this link real quick. Anybody want to tap in real quick? Do. We got about 20 minutes to go. So let me tell you something. We trash, bro. We trash. You got the number one pick. The dude sitting right there in your face. He's sitting right there in your face. You want to go wing? You want to go wing? Go ahead. Go wing. Even though I don't understand why you're going to go wing when you could just trade Murray and go get a wing. You can go get a proven wing, a proven talent. Why would you want to waste the number one pick on a wing who can dribble and create? Like, it makes no sense to me. Before you draft this guy, I'd rather go get Brandon Ingram. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This organization, time after time, steadily tricking off top 10 picks. Steadily tricking off top 10 picks. We got the homeboy. Oh, well, Archie was in the building. He left. Steady tricking off top 10 picks. And they either a bum or they go somewhere else and become a better player. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. No matter who in the front office, we get the same results. Listen, draft Sarr so we can roll. Draft Sarr, go get a veteran wing player, and let's run this. I don't see what I really don't see. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's ridiculous. It's purity, stupidity, garbage stuff. And I'm gonna tell you, you draft that Zach kid, we deserve all the miss. We deserve it. They put the number one pick in your hands and you fucked that up. Like you fucked up the other lottery picks you had. We got the homeboy Mike in the building. What's good, Mike?
What's up, man? Nah, man, it's hilarious, bro. I'm just laughing, man. Um, I don't know, bro. It just, I don't know. I just be laughing at how you so sure, bro. That's
I'm
all I want. I
positive.
don't know. That's just so funny. You positive, man.
Just like I was positive about Luka Doncic.
But it ain't. But that's not the same. And I know. And you giving off that same like energy, bro. And it's like, and I get it because I get it. Like, bro, you wanted Luca. You know what I'm saying? And we should have kept Luca. But it's like, I feel that, and it's like since we been home, Luca been balling this whole time, and Luca going, you like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, and it's just like I feel that from you every time we're talking about the SAR thing, bro. It's just like, but it's not the same. It really not. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I mean they both international guys. So when it comes to that little thing and stuff like that, they both international guys. They both French. They both young. They both. I mean, it's a weak draft. Um, bro, it's just I don't know, bro. Like I said, for me, I'll be cool and okay and happy if we took Sar. You know what I'm saying? But I know that if we took Zach, nigga, this gonna be good TV, bro. Like this is gonna be the best thing ever. I'm gonna make sure that I'm on here watching you because you gonna go crazy. Like I said, I'm good either way. You know what I'm saying? I just like to
Great
try and talk,
content.
but bro, you gotta stop calling that man John Collins and DeAndre and stuff, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if some of y'all watching him kind of with like a already made up mindset and stuff like that. But that guy, he's not John Collins. I mean, number one because John Collins was a
Wait,
pure
they
like
call
just
him Sarr
absolute.
John Collins?
No. Zach saying he's like John Collins or something like that. I'm like, no, he's not like John Collins or even DeAndre. Yeah, they say he's limited in his shot creation, but even the little bit that he has and stuff like that is more than Dre is like ever shown. You know what I'm saying? Like he already hit you with a tween step back to pull up a three and stuff like that. Like When have you seen DeAndre Hunter, like even now in his long career, just do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, like he's not those guys, man. He's better, and also too, he's a good defender.
And
I haven't seen anywhere that like knocked him on his defense. You know what I'm saying? He's a good perimeter defense, like I said, defender. They put him on point of attack and defending the guard. He does a good job too when the guards get like running and have him on his back, staying with them and blocking them at the rim. Like you see that plenty of times from him doing that, like in the half court setting. I mean, he got plenty of room to start on. My thing is that I don't want fans to think like this. I don't know, like Sarr, like yeah. I it's no doubt he'll help. I just think that they both can help, and they both would help. So it's just a matter of who they think will probably have the ultimate like higher upside or higher ceiling. So um, I mean, just for like the fun of it though, I hope it's not. I hope it's not like they don't announce who we're taking before the actual pick because I want it to stay like this until they say the name. Because this is like I said, bro. I'm gonna be making sure I'm watching you the whole time. This just gonna be hilarious. But anyway, what up, Archie Foot? Y'all got something to say? I know he ain't got too much time.
Uh, I think I need somebody who can potentially change the defense from like a ceiling standpoint. Really, that's the only reason. I don't. I mean, his motion shooting is like kind of crazy. I'm like he be falling out of bounds and all that, but I, bro, I need somebody that can really contain dribble penetration and rim protect. He Sar's the pick. It really is. You can probably get the Anthony Melton or somebody from. It's a good free agent class. So we can't we cannot draft Ricochet. We can't on the low. We can't do it. Can't work.
and
But
that's what
I mean he nice. He nice. And him and JJ kind of make sense. It make a lot of sense, really. But the rim protection is still gonna be a thing. So, and I want Clint off this team. I'm just being honest.
I mean, what you gonna?
Oh
I
yeah, I
mean,
wanted to touch on that part.
let me
I
shout
still
out the
gonna have to
homeboy
do that.
Oscar with the $5 super chat. He say, Worcestershire ain't bad. He really good wing defender and 3-point shooter. Sarr is the right pick based off value and fit, but Worcestershire can be a Middleton. This is my thing, man. My dream is you draft Sarr and you go address the wing with trading DeJounte Murray. Get a wing of free agency. Get something that's proven. There are no real proven bigs that's available that can change our defense right now. That's the starting caliber. That's that's gonna leave. And the one off the top of my head, the ones I can think of gonna cost you $100 million. What's the kid name from the Knicks? The black kid
Can
who
you
looked white.
can you can y'all can y'all consider this though? Like I get it, y'all, but all the main good defense we see is like mainly like kind of off ball or he's guarding the perimeter, which is good and great. But I'm like, bro, you're not a shooting guard or a small forward. So when they say that he struggled with interior on ball defense and he's not a good defensive rebounder, I don't know. Like that I was saying, like, bro, I don't need a 7'1" small forward who basically can't shoot. I'm still need you to be a center and a big, and first and foremost is interior defense and defensive rebounding. Like
Well, that's why
I don't know. Like I mean, if
but see, Mike, that's why
that's
you
what
can
make me
keep
kind of
double O. And that's what I've been trying to tell
what?
people. You could keep O and your front line could be
But
Jalen
then
Johnson, double
there's
O.
two bad defensive rebounders. That'd be
No,
two
it's
bad
not.
defensive rebounders on the floor. A lot of second chance points on us then. Foot, you on mute if you say anything.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, it's simple, right? I mean, I think people get into the weeds too much about what they possibly can do. I think we all agree Sarge to pick, right? So when you look at it from that standpoint, the dude is 7'1". What have we been lacking around here?
Length.
Length, right? I don't.
Yep.
I mean, we can talk size all we want to, but length is what we've been missing, right? I mean, it's real. Go look at when Vic got all that time. His length affected everybody at the top.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? At the top, that was a huge difference, right? What do you think that length to do down there? So I think people just overthink this, man. Oh, POA and all this other man. No, he's a ball player first and foremost. He's versatile. So when I look at it, even from an upside standpoint, his versatility, because he could, when I say he can shoot the ball. I'm not saying he'll knock down 3 point. He can shoot the ball. He can dribble. He can get to the rack. He can create his own plays at times. Yes, is he polished? No, but dude, 19, right? So again, you take him. That length gonna make a whole world of difference. Period. Is what I'm thinking. Right? It's. I just wish people stop overthinking this. Ricochet. What is it? Now I'm gonna do like the mom Worcestershire, right? Right? Shy, whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
what's Sarr?
Yeah. So
Just say first grade.
that's another wing player. I got that. But people been hollering about 7-footers for the last 2 years. You got a 7-footer now, possibility. So people change like the weather around here. A 7-footer who can shoot the ball at a decent clip. I ain't said threes. I'm just saying shoot. You don't have to be in the lane all the time, like Clint. But come on, man, it's a no-brainer, right? And then, man, we get a. Hey, man, we get a. If we can run, because for me, I would say we need to just go play positionless basketball. Stop talking about the 5-4, whatever. Because if it's a position, I'll put him at the 4. But we need to play positionless basketball. That's where Quinn gonna come into place. And then you exploit your mismatches because they'll be all over the floor. What you keep? I don't want to keep double O, but if you keep him, that's fine, right? Hell, if you keep Clint to the trade deadline, that's even better for me, from what you would get from a defensive standpoint, and being able to get the boards. I ain't seeing too much about him. On the boards, I don't really go with stats. I see it, I understand. I want to see him play, right? That's where I'm gonna determine what I think about him from a rebounding standpoint, right? So, for me, man, it's stop complicating this thing. I mean, and this is for the chat, the group, everybody be on Facebook. I mean, it's just stop complicating. It's simple. Go get him, then see if you can get some more length. I told y'all what I want to do. Trade back into that thing. Y'all know my stance. Get like an Edie or something. Pair with him. It's a wrap. I'm just saying.
Man,
Yeah,
listen.
but Edie doesn't have an issue with interior defense and defensive rebounding. He actually plays like a big. My concern is that if you get somebody who's just
Exactly.
tall just to be tall, you basically looking at Minnesota, how they just get pumped by basically nobodies and Gafford and Lively and young guys and stuff of that nature get pushed around and rebounded on. And also too, it's not like Zach doesn't bring length. He does because, like again, like you pointed out to Vic, that's another person who's 6'9" with a 16 wingspan who actually guards on the perimeter. So again, though, I mean, I'm just saying that it's not just. I don't feel like it's just clear as day as one or the other. Like arguments can be made for both sides. That's all I'm saying with Zach. Because again, if you can play better perimeter defense, then your bigs are not rotating constantly and stepping up. Because sorry, y'all might just see somebody scoring, but seriously, if somebody gets into the paint, your big steps up to stop the ball. A basic basketball play is the lob, as you see people do all the time over the
Drop
top,
off
or just a
or
simple
drop
dump
off.
off.
Yep.
And then the next person is literally in the dunk position, got an easy bucket because they just sit there and dunk the ball. And then the fans gonna scream, "We ain't got no rim protection." Like, no, nigga, people get into the paint with no problem, no ease, so your bigs constantly having to step up. So yeah, they gonna look bad. But I
If I
promise
could,
you, if you get better
if I
perimeter defense too, or whatever, them bigs will look a little better because the combination of Double O and Clint is not as bad as Hawks fans make it. Heck, I mean, a lot of our players not as
no,
bad as
no,
we
it's
as
not.
Hawks fans make the crap, bro. It's
No,
just that we don't be playing. We just don't play correct consistently enough. If we play correct consistently enough, we'll be a lot better. The issue is that we already know Trey and DeJounte Murray together in the backcourt is a no-no. That jump don't work. I don't know why the franchise lying,
no,
talking about the issue is the front court, but that's straight cap. And them
it ain't
niggas
the front
lying
court.
like they just lying because they ain't finna put them on blast. That's they two highest paid guys or whatever. But But bro, like,
Can I
yeah,
add
we
something real
already
quick,
know
Mike? Before I
DJ got to
forget.
go. So what's up? Mhm.
And see, and I'm glad you put that same point in the chat. This is why people be killing me with this. We ain't got no rim protection. They kill me with that crap. And again, if you get, and like you said, I've been saying this all along. The dudes up front, up top, getting beat. The big or whoever back there got to rotate to it. Guess what? Easy dump off. How many times team been doing this this year? Clint, double O, come help. All right, easy dump off. I mean, it's just basic basketball, and folks just be talking like, oh, Clint can't play, he lose a step. No, but bro, come on, man. Y'all don't watch the game. Y'all don't understand. No, it's not even watching the game, because folks don't know how to watch the game. Folks don't understand the game. It's team basketball is a team sport. Period. You supposed to complement one another. Period. And that's what people don't understand. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know who started this off front court issue. No, man, our guards are the issue.
True.
Period. Point blank.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man. Draft Sarr. Address your wing. Address your wing in free agency or in a trade. Go get the wing, whatever wing you want, whatever you think the wing should be doing. Go get him in free agency or trade for him. Go get a proven commodity. Let's stop playing around here, man. We playing around here. You need to draft Sarr. He improves your defense. Like Foot said, he versatile. Okay? Because guess what? Who's the star? When Porzingis is playing, who's the starting big for the Celtics? Porzingis.
That's true.
They don't run with no traditional big. You don't see them out there with no damn who the other big?
But even Al Horford stretched the floor too. They got a bunch of bigs that stretch the floor.
And Al Horford is a stretch 4. He don't want to even play the 5.
Yeah, exactly. So,
hey, can I interrupt real quick, man? Yeah. I think we need to get off this stretch 4 mess, man.
But that's what he does. That's what he does.
No. But hold on, man. People don't understand what it means by stretch the floor. They think having somebody on the outside, or big or whoever, that can shoot the ball. I mean, this new NBA crap, man.
How else do you stretch the floor?
You move. Guess what? How you stretch? Mike, help him out. Move the ball. Ball movement.
Move the ball.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
We don't. I mean,
move the ball.
Passing the ball, man.
You got to be able to. You got to be able to shoot from outside. In order for me to even go out there to guard you.
No, Damon. That's not
how
it works,
bro?
man.
Y'all hear me?
That's not how it works. See, people think, oh, I need to be.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
To make a defense come out. Right? And see, that's misunderstanding. That's the one of the misunderstanding about basketball, man. Right? So again, I mean, maybe y'all don't understand, but
I don't get it. Just because you passing the ball, if you can't shoot from outside and you moving the ball, I'm not finna go out there and guard your ass.
Hold on.
I'm gonna let you shoot that shit.
Let me say it again. I get that, right? You
maybe you need to show me on the whiteboard or something.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, you need to get a whiteboard.
That's what saying. Some of that stuff you be having to talk to through the game or something like that.
Yeah, I'm more of a visual learner.
I do that. I put a whiteboard on one of the
issue. It's just the issues in today's game. Don't nobody move.
But this is the thing, though, Mike.
I was say one
thing. When you say that nobody moves, who does that fall on then? Is that the coach? Is that the coach telling them to stand there? Like, is that the action that he's calling? I mean, like,
I gotta say something before they get back to work. I can't see who it is right now. Somebody won't say something. They had to get off.
Me. Hold on. I got a proposition for y'all. Just listen to me real quick. So I know a couple of weeks ago I was looking on Twitter about. I know don't nobody want to trade, but this pros. I said we're doing it. What y'all think about trade for third, fourth, maybe fifth pick on the first round this year? And with the first pick, we draft Donovan. Got the win. Then got 2 guard with the next pick in the top 10. What y'all think about that? Y'all like that?
Hey,
Move her to the 1.
Could y'all understand Doug? Is Doug breaking up on y'all?
Yeah, he
broke up on me.
You know why? That's Doug. That's the basketball guy telling you hell no.
Get out though, bro. I love y'all though, bro.
The basketball guy said we're not even gonna let him get this out clearly. We're gonna go ahead and chop it up so can't nobody understand it. What's good, show? Show. Look at show over there.
Hey man, I'm out here. I'm at the gym. There's music playing. I'm at the gym. With the children.
Okay.
I'm at the gym with the kids. Going crazy. They don't go work. It's loud. I know I got a lot of background music. I hope y'all can hear me.
Why you not there getting no shots up?
No, I did that already.
What's good? Show, talk to me, man. I know you didn't keep up with the latest rumors and whatnot, man. What's good with you?
You know me. It's still B.I. It's still Sarr. I tried to talk myself into Risacher, as it's aptly pronounced. It ain't for me. I can't do it. Nigga can't dribble. He an average shooter. He is no. The nigga average as fuck. You can find somebody who do that in free agency. You need a wing creator and a big who can do shit. That's it. Simple.
I'm with you, show. I'm with you. I'm Team Sarr. I'm SAR, baby. SARR. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mike.
What?
Mike, like, man, I'm Team Zach.
I just be trolling, man. All I hope is that
I know that's all we responding to that shit. I've been reading that shit. I look at Mike trying to piss me off early this morning. I said I refuse to fall victim to his trolling. But I mean, at the end of the day, if they pick, hey, by the way, what's my guy name? My bad. My guy Oscar is pronounced Risacher. I pronounce it incorrectly on purpose, Oscar.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've been doing it.
Yeah, I say his name wrong on purpose because I don't want him. That's why. We know how to say his name, though, my guy. Shout out to my guy.
Hopefully, Hopefully, he suck though, because I'm gonna troll y'all though. I'm gonna troll y'all if he hoop.
Sarr not gonna suck, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He not gonna. Sarr not gonna suck.
I'm not talking about Sarr, bro. I'm saying Zach. I hope Zach suck because if he don't suck, in Washington, I'm gonna be trolling y'all just because. But yeah, anyway.
I don't care. I don't care what he does. To be honest with you, all I care about is my main concern after the draft is the following moves. That's gonna let me know if we trying to win. The following moves. Now, if you do draft Sarr, you need to go address that wing. So correct me if I'm wrong. Brandon Ingram, if they trade for Brandon Ingram, he will be playing. He will play the position that the Zachary Wishsauce kid would be playing, right? If we would have picked him. So if we trade for Brandon Ingram, then we don't need the Worcestershire sauce. I just said the names wrong so many times I can't even say it correctly now. We can't even we don't even need the Worcestershire sauce kid then, right? If I'm correct. So, shout out to boy RJ growing the beard back. About time, man. My mama told me with a clean face, man.
What's happening with y'all, man? Listen, man.
What mic you on? What you on? Cricket or something?
No, I got my AirPods in.
Okay, you sound like you sound like you calling from prison.
Oh no, man. Listen, man, sorry for pick, bro. Listen, man, that win is so important for the Hawks, man. It's so important for the Hawks, man. And not to mention, one thing I do like about Sarr that nobody talked about, I like the fact that the kid can actually put the ball on the floor and create his own shot at 7'1". Like he can literally do that. We watched it. You can literally go around and watch the highlights of the dude putting the ball on the floor, shooting mid range. He don't even have to get like simple layups and dunks all the time. He can literally shoot away from the basket. That's something you need. We need more creators, man, more offensive creators, but more importantly, man, immediately he just gonna give us defense, bro. That's what we missing. That's all we talked about last year. Defense, defense. How bad the defense was. How terrible Trey Young and DeJounte Murray was. How terrible whoever was on the defense side of the ball. That's all we talked about was how bad the defense was. You draft Alex Starr, DeMar, I agree with you. I think you instantly move up to top 15 in defense. Just with him.
Now, obviously, let me say that. Obviously, we got other moves they need to do. But I believe that Sarr can anchor our defense to a top 15 defense. My goal is if they can just hit 15, if they can be 15 to 17 and just maintain the offense, which as y'all can see, the offensive rating was 12, which not bad considering your superstar missed 25 games. Jalen Johnson missed like 20 games, which is not bad, right? Our offense was way better than that when we was healthy. But the defense, it's problematic, man. And I believe with Sarr, I believe Sarr with his length and his athleticism. First of all, you try to run a pick and roll against us with him, it's gonna be hell. Because he has the speed, the length, and the athleticism to almost cover the ball handler and the roll guy. Just about, he can almost just go like this, one hand out here on the ball handler, other hand up here playing the lob threat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He is the guy for us.
But and I want to talk about this too, man. There's some trade partners out there where we can get a good wing from. Like you look at Orlando, they really need a point guard. You can trade DeJounte to Orlando, man, and pick up one of their young, athletic, small forwards, power forwards, or whatever. You can also look at Houston. They got a lot of young players that they're probably going to try to get off of to get some veterans. There's a lot of teams out there you can go out there and get in. And I think, I think you had said it's a lot of free agencies out there, man, that can play that wing position and contribute. Because listen, man, if all Hunter's going to give us is 15 points, maybe 1 or 2 rebounds, bro, you can replace that very easily, man.
I feel you.
And,
let me answer the homeboy Oscar real quick, RJ. What's y'all thoughts on the rumor that the Hawks will try to trade back into the draft if Risacher falls to 3 or 4?
Well, you do what you do.
Why would we? What would be the benefit of us trading back? What are we getting? I mean,
he's not saying. I don't think he's saying trading back like from 1 to 3 or 4, but trading like back into the draft, like picking somebody at 1 and then trading for the 5, 4, 3 pick or some shit like that.
I mean,
I think that's what he's saying.
I mean, because the Rockets are shopping the pick. They are shopping the 3 overall, but I mean, do you really want to go into the season? Do you really want to go tell Trey Young, who just said he's trying to win, hey man, we finna start the season with Alexandre Sarr and whoever you pick at say 3? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm drafting Sarr, or I'm using my assets instead of trading back in the draft. I need to go get an impact player, a veteran. At the end of the day, instead of trading back in the draft, go get an impact player. That's why Murray. Listen, that's why I was interested with Zach LaVine when they said they willing to give away Zach LaVine. If I could get Zach LaVine without giving up Murray, and then use a Murray to facilitate a different deal. Now, obviously, we ain't gonna get no BI if they get a Zach LaVine, because I don't think the owner will pay all that money, because you gotta, when you trade for BI, you gotta extend them. You really don't have a choice, right? But I mean, get an impact player. I mean, we've been sitting here too long. I forgot who said it in the space I was in yesterday. But our guys, they are who they are. Hunter is who he is. O is who he is. Well, we don't know what AJ is. He gave you a good season, then he shit the bed another season. I don't know if that's on him or the damn coach. Our only really bright spots is development more another leap from Jalen. Hopefully Moji did something with his back. We can't afford him to miss another game. I mean, excuse me, another season. Even though we don't really have assets really invested in him, second round pick, and he got a very team friendly contract.
Hey man, but listen, the G League and all that is cool, but the only way players are going to really develop is by playing real minutes on the NBA court, man. To me, that's really the only way players are going to really develop, bro. You got to play 4 minutes on the NBA court, man.
It's like I was telling them the other day.
Bro, people got to stop bringing that up. That comment don't matter.
What's up, Mike?
In this situation, I said that comment don't really matter in this situation. Both the players are international players, so we're saying that what they averaged over whatever overseas, you can basically say that they can do more, because that's what people keep trying to apply to just Sarr only when trying to refer to Luka and everything as well. You got to do that for both of them. They both international. Neither one of them are NCAA college players. Huh?
Now, I will say this, Mike, about the Zach kid. Now, all I do with Zach, I talk about his skill. I don't talk about the production, because I agree with you. When you playing overseas, they value more team play than individual play like we do over here in the NBA. So I don't even speak on like the points per game. Woo. But damn, I wanted to say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it, what'd you just say, RJ? Because I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh no, man, I was just talking about the simple fact, man. It's just, in order for guys to develop, they got to get on the NBA court, man. All this,
Okay,
G
yeah. I know what I was gonna say now. So if we draft Sarr, listen, you start Sarr, but I don't need him to play, 30 minutes a night, right?
Right.
Because I mean, I would like to see him start. I would like to see him finish, but I'm way open to, if we still have Double O, if Double O is doing a better job at the time, leave him in the game. So I don't really need him to finish. Would I like him to finish? Yeah. It just helps build more confidence in him. But I believe, I know people knocking Sarr offense, but I believe with Trae Young, I think Trae Young will get him the ball in great locations for easy finishes, at least for his first full season. And then after that, maybe.
I mean, what we're asking Sarr to do coming in is be a defensive. We need him to be very lively defensively.
That's all
what we're asking him to do. That's really all we need him to do.
I'm looking for year one. I'm looking for impact side.
And he is very lively defensively, not offensively, just defensively. Bro, that's elevating the team. And that's going to give us those 40-plus wins we were looking for last season. Because that's what we need, man. We need that defensive presence out there on the court, man. We need it.
And when and you can't tell me when you out there on the court and an athletic 7'1" guy is lurking around, trust me.
You gotta get on your toes, man.
What's what I'm looking for?
Looking over your shoulder. Looking over your shoulder.
You looking for this guy. Where is he at? Because I know he's going to try to contest. He got a long reach. So, I mean, listen. Hopefully the Hawks don't mess this up, man. I mean, really
before you get into it, DeMar, I just want the fans, hey, listen, y'all, take a look at our division, man. Look at all the height we have to go against just within our division, man. When you talk about Orlando and so on, man, OKC, these teams got size, man. They got height. You got to be able to compete with that, man. You got to be able to compete with that.
I mean, you're right. And I prefer, now me personally, I prefer if they move Murray, move him to the Pelicans, man. Like, I I wouldn't want to trade him to Orlando. Why would I want to trade him to a team in my division? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Send his ass back out west, right?
Hey, I would not. I don't know why a lot of people don't like the Brandon Ingram scenario. I like the Brandon Ingram scenario. I think Ingram can play the two, all the small forwards. He can play either one of those. I think his mid-range game is good. So, I'm not sure why people don't really care for the Brandon Ingram scenario. So,
I mean, listen. My thing about Brandon Ingram is, one, is he gonna improve defensively? And two, is he going to what's good, Zay? What's popping? Okay, you got a new account? Salute to my guy Xavier in the building. And two, is he gonna be consistent for us? Now, I'm only saying that based off of what I saw from him in the playoffs, right? Obviously, he's been consistent, right? Because he wouldn't be making the money he's making if he wasn't consistent. But I would get Brandon Ingram over drafting the Zachary kid. That's just me. Then I draft Sarr. I'm coming out there with Trey, Kobe. I'm assuming Murray is traded. Trey, Kobe, Jalen. And I'm not saying about position. I'm just naming 5 guys. Jalen, B.I., and Sarr. So you got Jalen at 6'9". Shit, he probably 6'10" by now because he looked like he grew some more. B.I., how tall is Brandon Ingram, show? 6'10", 6'9", 8?
He's 6'9", 6'10", 6'9", 6'10".
And then I got a 7.
Same height as Jalen, really.
So my whole front line is over 6'10".
What we need.
And I'm coming at you looking like, besides Trey Young, I'm coming at your ass looking like the Orlando Magic.
right. Absolutely. And then on top of that, man, you look at all the length that would be coming off the bench for that. Because if DeAndre Hunter's not traded, you got size coming off the bench with Hunter. You got size coming off the bench with Dick Krejci. So it's a lot of it's some size coming off the bench.
You still got, depending on the development, you still got a 6'10" Mohamed Gay.
Is Mohamed Gay 6'10" or 6'11"?
I don't know how tall this dude is, man. He up there. I'll tell you that much.
With shoes, I'll give him 6'11". With shoes.
Okay, well they play in shoes, so
because
6'11".
Because at the combine, I think he was 6'10" and a quarter without shoes. Let me look. I'm gonna look at that.
Now, hopefully, he fixes damn back issue. That's number one. Because we can't afford for his ass to be missing another freaking 40, 50 games.
Hey, man. Hey, DeMar, speaking of injuries, somebody tell Jalen Johnson to wear high-top basketball shoes so his ankles don't get messed up. Tell him he need to go out there with them high-top OG basketball shoes so he can protect them ankles, man.
Yeah, man.
You too young to be having all them ankle injuries, man.
I mean, hopefully he learned from this season about the importance of footwear. Now, I mean, at the end of the day, you can still, you still can sprain your ankle with high tops on, but hopefully,
yeah, he was 6'10" and a quarter without shoes last year at the combine. So
6'11".
Yeah, so we choose at 6'11".
Yeah.
So if you can get Mo G to give me 10, 15 minutes as a solid role player, solid defensive guy. You could play him on the wing. Now, granted, the front line, I'm not gonna lie. We gonna be light in the ass, right? We not the heaviest dudes. That's something they need to address in free agency. That would be good to have. If you could get somebody cheap like Drummond, like DeAndre, like I'm about to say DeAndre Drummond, like Andrew Drummond, right?
Andre Drummond. We're almost there. It's Andre Drummond.
You can go get somebody like a Drummond, and use them like the Bulls use them. Have them coming off the bench when needed. I mean, that's just me, man.
Hey, the point is, man, the front office has a gift right now. They have a gift with the number 1 overall pick. And the only thing they don't need to do is F it up.
Right.
This team has a gift to really change the whole projection of the Atlanta Hawks. All I'm saying is don't F it up. Like you said, don't overthink yourself with taking taking the Zachary Risacher kid. Listen, man, you can't teach 7'1". You can't teach handles at 7'1". Bro, don't overthink it, man. Don't overthink it. You gotta the Hawks have a gift right now, man. It would turn this whole franchise around. And I'm not saying championship, but man, can we be competitive? Can we be competitive?
There
We're
you
not
go.
even competitive right now. Let's get at being competitive.
You can't be
And then
competitive
we'll,
giving up 120 points a night.
yes, sir. Absolutely.
You
You
can't.
got to be able to defend, man. Got to be able to. And listen, man, I know what Foot was saying, but man, Clint has lost a step, man. Clint
Clint,
has really lost. I
Clint,
don't know what Nick was talking about. I hope he comes back on. But Clint has literally lost a step, man. He looks slower getting up and down the court. He doesn't jump. You know, he's there. I mean, and I think the injuries that he's had over the years are taking a toll on him, man. You got to go ahead and replace that while you got the opportunity to do it. Because I think some teams will still value a veteran like a Clint Capella. Don't worry about the skill set, but the veteran presence of a good center is still needed. We need something. We need someone more athletic at that position, man.
I agree, man. I agree. And like I say, man, Clint Capella, thank you for your service. But you know, it's time for we got to move on, man. It's time to move on.
Yeah,
But that's all I got, family. It was just a
yeah,
lunchtime pop up, man. I got to get my butt back to work. But before we
yes,
go,
sir.
RJ and show y'all got any last words before we roll up out of here?
Yeah, man, I got one. A few. Hey, front office, just don't F it up, man. Just don't F it up. That's all I'm asking you to do. Don't get up there and let. I think somebody said it earlier, man. Don't let the media talk you off your square, man. You go get your guys Sarr with a coke and a smile. Let's go.
What you got, show?
Go get Brandon, go get Sarr, and we're there. You already. I don't give a fuck what you do at the two. Just figure it out. Caruso, Kobe, Bogey, fucking Vit. I don't give a fuck. Just get Brandon and Sarr, and somebody and one of them guys will be good enough at the two for it to matter. Like you have a decent two guard room when you already have a star as a one. You're gonna have at least a fringe all star as a three, and then you're gonna have a super athletic front court with JJ and Sarr. It's not that hard. Go up.
It ain't hard, man. So salute everybody who tapped in with us today, man. We'll be back here tomorrow, man. Tomorrow evening, talking some more Hawks, and we up out of here because guess what? Your boy got a job, and I got to go to work.
Yes, sir.